So AH won at the Grifties. That's right. The one award that she wouldn't want credit for. She absolutely pulled down. And what's amazing about this is she pulled down Female of the Year. Not a random award. Female of the Year. And on top of that, she was nominated for a Celebrity Award, too. She was only beaten out by Kanye West. I mean, you know how his antics were. This stuff is glorious. The people that are surrounding her, they are not happy about this win either. So make sure you share this everywhere. You and I, we're going to talk about it today, too. Man, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. Now it is absolutely glorious. Why? Because unlike any other award show, that includes the Razzies and beyond, the Grifties, it is 100% voted on by people like yourself and myself. So this is the actual people speaking. Now, as far as AH winning this award is concerned, again, this is voted on by the people. It doesn't really surprise me that she would be winning a Grifty. Why? Well, if you looked at Google Trends in the last year, she was one of the top 5 most searched people on the planet. I believe that she was number 3, in fact, and she was number 2 most searched actor or actress, right under JD. And on top of that, she was voted the most disliked female on the planet. Typically, that award, it goes to Kim Kardashian, but you had AH pull this down. Now, unfortunately, with the Grifties, they copyright anybody that puts in any type of moving picture. I found that out by putting together a video. So instead, I'm going to show you what they display. I'm going to show you exactly what she was competing against with some still imagery, because I think this is funny, and I think it tells you, when you look at all the folks that she was standing against here, yeah, you could see why she would win, but at the same time, there were some people that she was standing off against that did some really crazy things of their own. First, when you look, again, you have your nominee here, and you have 2 images that really pop up. Of course, you have this one that was there. You're going to have your other one, of course, on top of that, the one that was seen everywhere around the world. This one, I think there were probably 1 million memes that were created out of this testimony right here. But when you look at who she's standing off against, you're going to have a Politico in this. This is Liz Cheney, by the way. This is somebody that talks about the Orange Man quite a bit. A lot of people have said, that topic, that's already been defeated. So that's a divisive topic. You always get some type of Politico on these, though. They typically don't win, but they deserve to be there. Then you have Candace Owens. Now, Candace Owens has won quite a few times with the Grifties. This is the 3rd annual Grifty show. So Candace Owens, she's somebody that has come in multiple times. She's won. She's actually liked by the people who put this on, by the way. So they're putting it on in good fun, and they're not comparing one person like what AH did to other people. They're just saying, if you get your grift on online, yeah. This is somebody you would compete with. And then you have Taylor Lorenz. Now, Taylor Lorenz is an interesting case study, because if you look through Taylor Lorenz's coverage, you always get to this. This is where Taylor Lorenz broke down publicly. Now, I think that Taylor Lorenz is strong competition for AH too, because remember, she not only docs libs of TikTok. You may or may not like libs of TikTok, but still, she doxed somebody, a Jewish female. She went to their home. So she went to the homes of relatives. She was knocking on the door and on. Imagine if anyone else did that. That would be a problem. But more than that, there was someone with the same name as the person that ran libs of TikTok. This person was also a Jewish female. They didn't live in the States. They were actually visiting. So they had come in. They were going to visit for the holidays. And guess what? Taylor Lorenz started ringing them up, started accusing them of being behind Libs of TikTok. This person had never heard of Libs of TikTok. They looked it up. They thought, well, maybe, it could be a relative of mine or something, but you have me confused. They told Taylor Lorenz this again and again. Then they got a call from their mother. They were actually away. They were away with their family. They had taken them to a theme park. And you have Taylor Lorenz standing on their front door saying that their kid, they were involved in what happened in January. You know the connotation to that too. All the connotation, that's a huge one. Well, she was saying your kid was involved in that. Here's a little thing too. She had never actually been to the Capitol. So this person, they were horrified with what they were being blamed for. Well, Taylor Lorenz, when all of this, it's brought up, she makes national headlines because of what she does. What does she do? She turns this around. She talks about, oh, this is terrible. People are coming after me because I'm a female, because I'm a journalist, because I have integrity in the mean old internet. It reminds me a lot of AH in many different ways. And again, I think that as far as the internet is concerned, Taylor Lorenz, she would have been somebody that definitely had a chance to win. Now, rounding this out too, you have Patrice. Now, if you don't know who Patrice is, at one time, this would actually be something that you think, oh, you couldn't really talk about it because this was the face of BLM. Now, remember, there was a lot of controversy about this, though, and it wasn't because they were the face of the organization. It was because of the money that was there. They bring this up in this particular interview. They're being asked, what happened to that money? Hey, that mansion that you ended up owning, is that where money went? And they're telling you, no. This is actually office space. We got a little land here so we could organize. Sure, there's a little house on that too. Again, a mansion. So when you see this nomination, it makes sense. But for me, when you look at that, I think personally it's between Taylor Lorenz and it's between AH. Now, when you look at the nominations and the actual win in this, I love how this is set up too. You have AH here. You have her doing your testimony. She's showing you why she actually won that. And then she's flanked by two Grifties. I love that too. Forget the Oscars, forget the Emmys, forget any of those awards. The Grifties, that's where it's at. Also forget the Razzies, because the Razzies, that's Hollywood. Other people vote on that, but you actually control these. Now, they also, to be fair, they added in one other image as well. They added in, hey, we're going to give you an appropriate one too. And the people that put this on, they talk about her winning here, and they talk about what kind of impact this had on JD. Now, AH got a celebrity nod as well, but she was beat out by Kanye. You think about what it takes to beat out Kanye. I don't think anyone could actually outdo him in the celebrity stands. But as far as female of the year goes, yeah, this is glorious. The people around her, they don't love it, but I do.